colleagues, I'm Mary Pat Stein in biology, and today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about a great app called Explain Everything. Explain Everything is a presentation app that costs $2.99 and it's worth every single penny. On my iPad, which I am reflecting here to my computer to do this video, I am going to click on this bottom education button, and the bottom left of this screen you see the Explain Everything app, and when I touch it, it opens. And in Explain Everything you can have a variety of folders and presentations which you can give to your classes, and I'll explain why this is a good thing in just a moment. Now, how to get started with Explain Everything. Explain Everything is probably the easiest way to get started teaching with your iPad and getting used to the iPad and its particular features, because it's almost like presenting a regular PowerPoint lecture. To start, what you would want to do is open, if you have a PowerPoint somewhere that you can import into Explain Everything, this is the easiest thing to do. On the top left of the screen, you'll see three buttons: a plus button with a page, and a third button which has an arrow pointing out of it. The second button in, the plus with the page, easily allows us to select either a project that you already have, or you can go to your Dropbox or to your CSUN box, and that's down on the bottom of the page. So I want to point out, you can either go to your Dropbox where you have items stored, or you can go to this very far right and go to your My CSUN box, is the top box listed right there. As I said, I'm going to go to my Dropbox, and let me go to my Fall 2014 folder, and as you can see, I have a variety of things here in my Biology 107. Go to a PowerPoint, go to Exam 3, and let's just say I open a particular PDF here. Let me open this 107 Chapter 13 PDF. When it opens, it will bring up the screen of your slides, and you have to hit choose, and then that actually registers that this is now being downloaded onto your iPad. It will show the percent of the slides that have been downloaded, and when it's done, you will have your PowerPoint lecture showing on your iPad. So as you can see, it opened a slide, and you may really just go right from here and use these slides as you would normally use, but that's kind of missing out on the important features of Explain Everything. So very easily you can go from one slide to the next using the arrow button. Okay, so here I'm just going from one slide to the next using the arrow button. Okay, no different than a normal PowerPoint, but what are the features that you can use to make this really a great app? Well, it has several. Number one, you can alter slides on the fly as you're going along. So you can use the tool at the top, the pencil tool, and choose a color, and as you're talking about a slide, you can annotate the slide, you can point to particular items on the slide. All of these things allow you to edit the slide right as you're presenting it. Let's say you want to actually add a slide in here because you want to give more information. You use the plus. This allows you to talk about, okay, we're talking about plant pollination. And you can see, you can either type, you could type this in. If you wanted to do that, you would use the letter there. I like to just draw it, and talking about the features of this, and right, so the anther, and that's where the pollen is located, and what happened was Mendel cut off the anthers, blah blah blah, and you could list out things here that you would like your students to do this or to know. And right away what this does is it slows down those PowerPoint lectures that students tend to hate because we go too fast. You can provide them with additional information, you can give them multiple problems to solve if you're in that type of class, and this makes a PowerPoint lecture more into a chalk talk as it was in the past. So right away, pedagogically, you are giving the students an opportunity to really understand what you said by slowing down your presentations. Other features that are important and that are really useful in Explain Everything is the fact that you can record your lecture using this red dot on the bottom of the screen. And what that does is allow you to record everything you've said, and basically you could provide a flip lecture to your students, giving them either additional information or information before class that they would then use in your class to have a discussion, have a more meaningful conversation about how to utilize the information that you're providing outside of class. Okay, just to recap, some of the benefits of using Explain Everything to give your PowerPoint talks are that you can add a slide on the fly and provide extra information for students. You can annotate directly on slides. You can use Explain Everything to provide flip lectures for your students and provide additional information for your students. And there are a lot more things the more you use the app that you find useful. So I hope that helps you, and have a great day.